It's my start. What's hovering with intent? Trãi, money. Distance. In the right place. The little touch. The courage. That's the big difference. They have been tussling, they have been probing, they have been patiently creating, and now they have their rewards. And you have to say they deserve it. Belgium haven't come out of the locker room yet. They need to wake up, obviously, but you have to credit setting off for the patterns of play that they're doing. They're running off the ball. Excellent. Mane using that as a decoy run. And then on the spot at the right time, coming off the post. Doesn't look as though it's going to come off in the right direction for the Senegalese again. But what a delivery by Mane for the first ball in. DR, the right spot at the right time to tap it into the empty net. Courtois, absolutely no chance. Foiled by the woodwork. But the goal could not be prevented in the end. Hami Diarra, who got the faintest of touches to open the scoring last time out for Senegal, he well and truly meant that one.
Không phải vô đá vậy mới vô 2-1 được. Chứ không vô là lát khó vô.
Belgium need to respond, albeit there's plenty of time in which they can do so.
Chào cả nhà nha. Đây là trận Bỉ rồi. Trận Bỉ là đá này bên đi bên kia đá vòng trái rồi.
Stanley's ball over, Mauricio very comfortably taking that one after a spell where he's been watching and waiting to get involved, really. Yeah, video for a goalkeeper that hasn't played an awful lot. There was some pressure on him. He's had a couple moments where his handling has been spot on, and it'll give him some confidence. We're pointing out how that Belgium are unbeaten in the last 16 internationals. They've won 10 of those games. The last time they tasted defeat was March of 2025. They only actually had one longer unbeaten run in their history. That was a 24-game run, 2016 to 2018. And that brings us to the first half hydration break.
Nói đây nghĩ break rồi. Nhanh quá. Chào cả nhà nha. Good morning mọi người nha. Mới 4 giờ sáng và Việt Nam với mọi người. Dạ. Hello.
Started to fire on the pressure. Yeah, and we said that they've started off very well. That hasn't always been the case. Certainly in the group stage, they were very inconsistent, but the balance has been bang on. Hydration bay and probably coming a good time for Belgium to regroup and get themselves organized. They have not been at their very best as of yet. If we want an attacking football, I think we've got it. We expected it and hasn't disappointed as of yet. And certainly wanted to see an occasion today. We wanted to see that excitement that the knockout stage brings. We expected both sides to turn up and play their part. And so far, Rudy Garcia and Belgium have a bit of work to do. Well, they certainly do. Sadio Mane, maybe not what he used to be a few years ago at the age of 34, but he still has that quality and vision and is still the heartbeat of the Senegalese team with that ball into the box coming off the post. Courtois can only watch in desperation. The Senegal make it 1-0. Special moments for him and for his side and for his nation. One of those moments where Thibaut Courtois saw it bounce off the post and could do precious little
Bên đó là cái chỗ mà fan zone để phải viết vào quay những cái lá cờ của hãng Coca-Cola tài trợ với những cái ly
Chance for both sides to take on refreshment, but for
những
Belgium
cái ly này
to
đó, người ta tài trợ
try and
cho free
reset
á.
a little.
Những người nào fan vô đây là được là
Senegal have looked very settled in this game thus far. The game is going their way as we've mentioned that. I just wonder where the game goes from here, where the first half goes from here, what reaction we'll see on the sides who have just gone behind. Well, obviously, ATL has been there before. Former number one ranked team in the world from early 2018 to 23. Getting a shower at the moment on the sideline. It's Rudy Garcia.
bên kia là cái chỗ VIP. Những ngày nào có mua cái VIP á, thì
World Cup matches in which they score first.
ngồi sát lên cái khán đài luôn, che nắng che mưa luôn, có quạt luôn.
Also, statistic like that sounds impressive. And of course, you're looking back through games in different tournaments. History sometimes can have little bearing on the present.
Đây trận Bỉ đá Senegal. Senegal đang dẫn trước tỷ số là 1-0.
Okay, we'll have to stop here. We have someone on the field who shouldn't be there. This means that for a moment players have to reconsider where they take the game from here. Rudy Garcia just drying off after it's being sprinkled on by the sprinklers here. Notable that the hydration break doesn't just rehydrate the players, but it helps the surface pick up that taste. And both of these sides enjoy with the ball at their feet. What about mentality an afternoon like this? Senegal is one side that doesn't need to be cooled down at the moment by the sprinklers. They've been absolutely on fire here in the first half. Let's go again with Belgium. Looking to settle into their stride, looking to impose themselves on the game of the opposition.
Tốt lạnh đã thì thôi.
Johnny Doku. London Metro. And Castagne.
Ngủ em thôi.
Doku. Moving centrally and ending up on the ground, feeling he was caught. Senegal were not happy with his reaction. The referee unmoved. Yeah, the referee wasn't happy with it either. They want his pace and power, trying to break through a tight defence that have dealt with him brilliantly in the early stages. Just on Jay. Looked up and saw a fair few Belgian shirts in front of him. Ceased for Niakate and Jacobs. Okay. For Mane, who's already shown some terrific touches so far. Obviously played a huge part in that goal. He certainly did. Decent ball forward, but Circus being as slick as it is was never going to hold up for Mane on the occasion. We thought we'd get attacking excitement today. We thought we'd see goals because there have been criticisms labelled at both sides defensively, whereas offensively certainly know how to cause problems for opponents. Yes, in Belgium, certainly, with regards to, as said, that their strength is in attack, and certainly need to protect that back line a little bit too from the transitions in Senegal. Belgium looking for that response. It was pulled back by de Ketelaere. Chelsea once again looking to get involved. Have to go again. We have 2 balls on the pitch for the moment. Doku. De Bruyne looking for his former Manchester City colleague. De Bruyne, of course, of Napoli these days. Turned 35 just 3 days ago. Five goals for De Bruyne at Napoli this season. Three of those from the penalty spot. That could prove crucial later, maybe. You must have a winner, of course, either through 90 minutes, 30 minutes of extra time, or indeed from the spot. And we've already seen drama in various ways. In these knockout stages at various points in that timeline. It'll be interesting to see whether they can last that long. They've got 120 minutes, and I'm sure 35 still tracks a lot of the field, a lot of the pitch. It's around. Obviously, we know how effective he can be. Here comes Senegal, nicely playing to add some attacking impetus. Here it was Habib Diarra, the goal scorer. And there was the ball carrier. Jacobs here with a couple to contend with. And just a Gay, who does quite often let fly from those kind of positions. Felt he was caught by a flailing arm from Doku there. Diarra, it was beautiful. Whoa. All that was lacking there was the slide rule finish that we've seen so often from him. Really good bit of defending to prevent a second for Senegal.
Yeah, he's causing all sorts of troubles, of course, and they're trying to deal with it. Look at that interchanging of positions for Senegal. It's just been as bright as it possibly could be in the first half. Belgium defending. Basically is a 5 when you're in defense and an attack. 4-2-3-1 formation.
Tielemans just poking that one away from Ismail Assar. Crossround it was who was trying to help that along for de Ketelaere. Eventually. Assar also happens again. De Bruyne, who was just a moment ago in the sort of centre forward role, just feeling out to accept possession. Doku pondering a trick or two. Finding that half a yard, it just rolled away from De Bruyne. And the Koito was trying to get involved as well. And Sosa frustrated by the combination of Take and the referee's call.
Both these sides in possession when they get in the offensive third certainly aren't afraid to get the wing backs forward and get the ball into wide positions.
Rồi, điện thoại em gần hết pin rồi. Cảm ơn theo dõi của mọi người.
Look at the effort from Hawkins, pressure straight at Courtois.
Hiện tại là tỷ số là 0-1. Đội Belgium đội Bỉ bị vô trái nha. Rồi, nên xin ra tạm dừng ở đây. Điện thoại em hết pin nhưng mà không chạy.
Positivity so far for Belgium. They're only on target so far in the 9th minute from Nazar Sosa. We're half an hour past that now. Hey,